Akiko strides into her stall, lights are blinking. Racing now here in the Sheila Gwyn, and first to get going is Bushfire Blonde. Ms. Lecky had jumped well, so did the stablemate Necklet. Royal Missile going up there, and she'd fired up right on the speed with Akiko. Swift Sis settled in behind those, and then 2 lengths to Sweet Aura. Getting back there on the outside soon after the start is Fancy Fox, being followed then on the rails next of all when they settle down Another Vision, and anchored out the back last of all is Black Line. At the 900 here they travel, and Akiko quickly ramped it up now and took over. It's Akiko who leads the way by a length. Necklet second. Down on the inside, the other of the 3-year-olds, Ms. Lecky. It's box seating. Bushfire Blonde running fourth. No luck. Royal Missile trapped out 3 deep, and she's going up better than midfield. Down on the rails, Sweet Aura, 3/4 to Swift Sis, and then came Another Vision. Fancy Fox further back, and he's trying to stoke up Black Line from the back of the field. 500 from home. Coming to the corner in the Sheila Gwyn. Over on the inside, it's Akiko, well held by Castle. A half a length over Necklet. Goes up now, about to test the leader. Right behind them, Ms. Lecky looking to get clear. And they're being followed by Royal Missile. Sweet Aura searching for a rails run, nearing the 250. Necklet lets down, races past Akiko. Ms. Lecky, the stablemate, starts to come after it. Ms. Lecky joins Necklet quickly, then Swift Sis, but it's all Ms. Lecky. And Ms. Lecky draws away to give the Kersley stable the Quinella here in the Sheila Gwyn. Ms. Lecky first, Necklet second, Swift Sis third. Another Vision might be fourth in front of Royal Missile, Bushfire Blonde, and then came Sweet Aura back there with Akiko. Second last is Fancy Fox, and again dropping right back to last is Black Line. Ms. Lecky, ridden to victory by Jerry Noski, the Lope de Vega filly, has now made it the Raconteur and Sheila Gwyn Classics back to back. She was able to get into that ideal posse behind the speed. Third to the corner, Necklet the first to grab the leader at the top of the straight. But once Noski got Ms. Lecky into open ground, the race was over, and she has won very comfortably. Number 9 first, Ms. Lecky over 10 Necklet, 6 Swift Sis. In 1:23.43, Another Vision has run third. Royal Missile got stranded deep in running. She jumped out very quickly today. She was up there in the early part of proceedings, then went back, found herself in no man's land really. Sweet Aura did nothing. She's out of form at the moment. Black Line settled back. She took off just before the corner, but she couldn't really get going. There was no traction at all, and it was the horses over towards the inside, Ms. Lecky, that really did, once getting off the rails, put paid to Necklet and has scored a great victory. We'll be across there to Britt Taylor any tick of the clock now as she joins up with Jerry Noski after the victory. So a couple of very important feature race wins coming for Ms. Lecky. Her value just continues to grow as a future broodmare, but that was a great ride once again by Jerry Noski. Britt.
It was, Jerry. You were so impressed with Ms. Lecky last start, and it was your first time riding her, but you were just so impressed by that turn of foot. You're even more impressed today?
Yeah, I was actually a lot more impressed today, as she didn't have a nicer head start on the momentum. Like Stevie could clear, and she had to sprint off the mark really hard, and she did it really well.
You just feel like she's just taken natural improvement from that first run and then brought that to today?
Yeah, exactly. Sounds like she's put it all together in her head, and so yeah, hopefully she goes from strength to strength.
And you and Fred are building up quite an association, having some fantastic luck at the moment.
Yeah, I'm actually very lucky. Just started riding for him recently. He's always been a great supporter, and yeah, just very lucky to get this one at the moment.
Another listed win. Congratulations, Jerry. You're riding fantastically.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you very much for that, Brittany, and also Jerry Noski. And I'm a big fan of Jerry Noski, and she just continues to kick goals when she gets the opportunities, and that was another gem aboard Miss Lecky.
Yeah, I just recently, Jerry's been riding for me, and I got to say she hasn't put a foot wrong. She's ridden very good races most of the time.
Is it satisfying for you? Because I think she told me after Miss Lecky's last start victory that she used to head out to the stables as a young teenage girl and learn from the master.
Oh yeah, well I didn't teach her how to ride, but yeah, she's a good girl. She's been denied opportunity in my view more recently, and she's still a very good rider and got the job done today.
It's not easy to take on the older horses that have been there and done that and competed against good fields for a long time, and your two fillies handled them basically beautifully today with a little bit of arrogance, you could say.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, a 67 raider in Necklet's case against an 83 raider, you just think it shouldn't happen, but that's racing and it does. And I guess they'll pay the penalty for doing that, but black type's interesting from a breeder's point of view, and that's where you go.
I guess you nearly take that, don't you, Fred? Because you do probably get penalised, but you do put that black type on these fillies, which is so valuable.
Yeah, it is good, and they're the good races, and that's what you're here for.
Does Judith want a holiday, maybe an interstate campaign, a Brisbane winter, or I don't think Adelaide might be a little bit too quick now.
Should probably go and see her grandson and leave me home.
Yeah. What do we do with these fillies now?
Oh, well, that's up to the owners. Nothing's been talked about. It was just for this race and then upwards and onwards. But they're both pretty new, you know. They haven't had many starts. They're creeping up in the handicaps and you have limited opportunity. But, I mean, you take it as it comes and there's no plans following this race at the moment anyhow.
Maybe a trip east might be the go.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm happy to stay home in the West and get what we can.
Always a pleasure, Fred. You're the Hall of Famer and you do it again and you're on fire at the moment. Job well done.
Thank you kindly.
There we go. There's Fred Kersley there and Jerry Noske. They combine with a really good filly with Miss Lecky. And Fred will have to shout dinner tonight because I think Judith owns the second horse, Necklet. And Swift Sis. It's a hard horse to get around. I've stuffed that up about 5 times. It was back in third. Another Vision fourth. We'll be back for the WA Cup.